Here we go. We're kicking off episode 9 with a huge one. It's the World Tag Team Championships on the line. Last episode, Darren Danger and Morton of Shinobi Noir were victorious against members of Varsity Gold, the champions themselves, Roy Neutro and Austin Bars. It's been a rough start for Shinobi Noir, but this is the biggest opportunity that they've had all season. They're a man down, but thankfully, they got Morton. But for this match, this was entirely, and I mean entirely, up to Varsity Gold. And they'll admit, they have not had the best showing as your newly crowned tag team champions. Their first match since winning the titles ended in them losing. And that is just something that they cannot live down. That is not something that they can accept. They had to make a statement right here, right now. This right here is the ultimate form of gambling. They're going all in, everything on the line. They're putting their titles on the line. This is their first defense. And thankfully, they have a bit of an advantage. It's in a match type that they are experienced in the most. It is tornado tag team action for these tag team titles. And that's how you know that Varsity Gold is looking to still find some way of winning this. They are going completely old school, asking for this match to be tornado tag instead of traditional tag, which I was not really that fast to decline. I actually accepted as soon as I heard that, because that means that there's no count out. So if you don't know how tornado tag team action works, all competitors will be inside the rings at all time. There's no tag in system. There is none of that. They can just come in, go in, fight as they please. It's essentially no different than a one-on-one match, except that it's just a tag team now. However, like a one-on-one match, the first pinfall and/or submission will be it. And as you can see, now that I focus in on the actual match, it is Morton refusing to really get... Morton is just refusing to act like any of this is hurting him as he turns his attention to Austin, who just, once again, backing off from Morton, who is... Yeah, no, that Morton is terrifying. Remember, this is all for the tag team championships. This is where you have to go all out. This is where you go all in. This is where you show up, show out, and do the best you can. And a huge German suplex to Roy. And I think the big problem in this match is always going to be just Morton. Morton is the real... Ooh, kendo stick to the back of Neutro. But Morton is the real X factor in this match here, as he is just known for his unshakable guard, his I don't even know how to describe it, unfaltering resilience, as Neutro able to plant him with that reverse DDT. The real question now is who will make the first move, who will go for the first pinfall, who will attain the first submission, who will get the first ounce of control in this match, as Neutro now sends Morton inside the ring. And whoa, Austin, oh, cheap shot. Breaks himself free. I don't think that unshakable resilience is I think that's no longer a factor in this match. As Darren's celebrating that fact, I'm guessing, but sadly Morton is all but... Oh my god! Roy Neutro just hurled a baseball bat, as now he looks for a finishing blow. Ooh! Meanwhile, Austin Bars, that's a 1 count. Meanwhile, now here's Roy Neutro. That's 1. That's 2. Ooh, that's almost the match as well. That was a very close one. As now Darren Danger back in control. Hot shot. Hangman on the ropes. I think I just forgot Hangman on the ropes. I'm really losing my mind. Now Darren looking underneath the ring. What's he got there? That's a steel chair. Steel chair, but not being able to use it. Oh no, what does he have here? What does he have here? Looks like it's a Canadian backbreaker. It doesn't look like it's going to use that chair to his advantage. Here's Morton inside the ring. Ducks under. Ooh, big lariat going to miss. All that steam for nothing. What's Neutro got here? Oh no, Neutro with Morton in a bad hold, and Darren is distracted. He doesn't realize it, and Austin levels out Darren with that DDT. It's not looking good for Shinobi Noir. Varsity Gold is looking to prove themselves as a superior tag team force. This is their old dominance kicking back into play. They have full control of this match right now, and it's not even a contest. Austin just leveled Darren Danger with that spear, but inside the ring, inside the ring, inside the ring. That's 1, 2. Can it be enough? No, it's not. Austin was there in time, but thankfully he didn't need to intervene all that much, as now, for the first time since the match began, all members of this match are back inside the ring. Darren Danger posted up on that turnbuckle. That is not good. What's he got here? Crossbody hits nothing. What has Nitro got here? He's not paying attention. Darren Danger, ooh! Darren Danger bought Morton some time, but it's not enough to get the win. Maybe this will be it right here. That way back Alabama slam. May not be center of the ring, but is it close enough? That's 2, and we still don't have new tag team champions. It was close, but it's not enough. And now he begins to beat Austin Bars with that baseball bat. He's back on his feet. Oh, dazed by that. Oh no, that's not good in any sense of the way. Let's get that Canadian backbreaker, but there's the rope break. Right now, Austin Bars is on his last legs, and I think Nitro just noticed that. Nitro now to the aid of Austin Bars, and Austin, I think Darren tried to sneak a fast one right there, but it was not enough. Rolls through, caught by Darren. And Darren Danger, he has 1 for Nitro, 2! Way back, Alabama slam. As the ref now casts, oh no, he's caught by Morton. That's 2, and that's still not enough. But Nitro's down. Austin was just leveled with that absolutely earth-shattering choke slam. Is it Morton's win right here? That's 2, and we still don't have new tag team champions. The resilience of gold being exponentially shown on display. I'm not even sure if I used those words correctly, but the fact of the matter is that Varsity Gold isn't here because they got lucky. They are here because they are the best tag team around. As we're kind of getting distracted from the middle of the ring, but something just happened. Oh, wait, whoa, Austin Bars with Morton on the ground, and that's 3. We didn't see what fully happened, but Austin Bars, I'm going to guess that he hit his choke slam that he's been favoring this season. He was able to get the pin over Morton. And Varsity Gold will retain here on episode 9. That is far from our only title match here tonight, but focusing on the Jake Yeetus challenge. We are going to get our last 2 competitors and finalists for that challenge, and the first person into the fold, none other than Luna Wolf. For the first time in a long time, I think Luna Wolf has heeded my advice on not overdoing it here in MB. Seeing Pun Guy, seeing Wulfric back-to-back episodes really put a number on, well, that would put a number on anyone's psyche to see your deranged brother and the most dangerous, skeptical man backstage. But she's back. It looks like her head is cleared. She molded over, but she decided to refuse working with Pun Guy, to refuse working with her brother. She loves her brother, but she can't go down that path. She can't work with someone like Pun Guy. It's as simple as that. She's going to carve her own success here in MB on her own, any means necessary. And that's starting right here, right now, with the Jake Yeetus challenge. And she's going to need all the luck in the world. Her competitors are not one to slouch. I only know one other person who will use that exact same entrance is none other than her very own brother, Wulfric. It's like a ghost, a skeleton in her closet. Wherever she goes, Wulfric will be slowly stalking behind her. This has to be intentional. They know what they're doing at this point. It seems like no is not an answer for these guys. Well, it's not like his appearance is any nonetheless concerning. I'm not talking about Wulfric. I'm talking about this guy right here. It's not every day that you see someone being able to wrestle in a fully functioning chicken head. But hey, Warpzone makes it happen. It's like second nature to him. The MB vet here for another shot to make his name in the record books. He's one of the few people to face Yeetus one-on-one this season. He did not end up winning that endeavor. However, he is not ready to quit. He is not ready to put down the boots, hang up the jacket just yet. He is back here on the grind, on the prowl, taking up any opportunity that comes across him. And Luna really has to digest the situation that she's in right now. Her older brother, right there beside her in the ring, can barely tell them apart from when he first debuted, and he's going straight for her. Wipes out Luna Wolf. Try to do the same thing to Warpzone. Oh my god, I don't know how he hit that. I gotta say, Warpzone is improving that moonsault to this day. Untouched, the best one in the series. I'll die on that hill. Is it enough to get the win, though? It's likely not, because Luna is right there. This is our first of 2 triple threat matches here tonight. Our main event, though, I will give you a bit of a spoiler. It is Midori Hado immediately defending her newly crowned Rebellion Championship against Butterfly. We'll get more on that when their match comes along, but for now, a chair integrated into this match, and Warpzone immediately gonna take care of it. Oh, no, there's Wulfric. I don't even know if this is a man anymore. This is a monster walking around in this arena, laying waste to anyone that walks into his path. And look at that, stomping out his own sister. And Warpzone not even focusing on Wulfric. And I think I can understand that reasoning. I don't think he can run away from it any longer as Wulfric just takes him down. Luna back in the ring. Only person brave enough to stand up to her brother. Oh, and whoa, Warpzone outpacing the two Wolf siblings as Luna able to clear out Warpzone, and the two of them, though, gonna just ignore each other. Seems like they're teaming up. No, it was a complete ploy. Luna Wolf gonna wipe out her own brother. As now Warpzone from the top. He's turning around, but the other Wolf sibling right there, axe handle, gonna completely miss. What are you doing, buddy? And now turning attention back to Wulfric. Here we go. Omega Driver. Is this enough to take the win right here? Is that it? That's 1. That's 2. It's not an escape. It's now Luna trying to get the win right here over Warpzone with her brother standing idling right behind her, and he's immediately there to break up the pin. And whoa, Luna, is she caught? No, she's not. Stun Dog Millionaire. And is that enough? After all of that, is it enough? It's not. Beautifully executed Stun Dog Millionaire. Still not enough to put away Wulfric, and honestly say he's lost that bit of control that he had in this match. That team up that he and Luna may have been doing for a few seconds was all that it took to shatter his control, his hold in this match. I think Warpzone just chose the wrong match to get involved in. The lottery is brutal, and it's not really fair. And snapping a kendo stick on the ribs of Wulfric Wolf. It's not a fair lottery. He knows this more than anyone. MB is a crapshoot every single time you come out to the ring, but God, he hates being in the middle of family drama. And whoa! Look at that beautiful German suplex. As Wulfric now, power bomb, and he goes low. Oh no, that's perfect. That's perfect positioning. Oh no, it's not. It's not. Wulfric a step ahead. Ooh, straight to the face. And Wulfric, I think he's going for the half and half, but Warpzone caught him right there. And Warpzone back on the money. Huge power bomb. So close to victory, but Luna Wolf one step ahead. Oh, from behind. No, Omega Driver. Luna Wolf. She has an opportunity, a shot here. That's 2, and it's still not enough. It's still not enough. And Luna, the neck crank. The neck crank locked in, and Warpzone's gonna tap. Luna Wolf, underdog through the match, but responded with violence, with even more violence. Wolf walking out, surviving the veteran, surviving her brother. She's going to the finals. Last episode saw the return of the legend, the return of the undying flame here in MB. We saw the return of Jarvis friggin' Dim. It's the first time seeing Jarvis since the first couple of episodes where he was taken out in a brutal table attack from Yeetus, the same man who holds the world's open weight championship. Jarvis Dim back with a vengeance, back with a mission to take out Yeetus, to reclaim the title from Yeetus. There's one major complication with this goal, though, is that it perfectly intercepts, interacts, disrupts another person's goal, and that is to get to Yeetus as well. That is EDX. Because if you want to get technical, EDX is your current #1 contender. He's the first person this season to defeat Jake Yeetus cleanly in the center of a ring. A fact that for a brief moment, made Jake Yeetus leap with joy. This is the first time that they will be meeting up this season in a ring. Oops, super kick. That was an extremely heavy start right there. Both going to miss their first opening attacks as we go straight into tie-ups. Huge chin hold. And oh, whoa, Jarvis Dim back suplex. And it's not enough to keep him down for long. Or was that the arm? I don't know. And here's EDX. Oh, swan dive. Okay. Bringing out some new offense against his challenger. That's 2. And now EDX off the ropes again. Moonsault! It may be his last season, but that's no reason for him to slow down at all. Now breaking free of that submission right there. That simple camel clutch that EDX thought would be enough to wear down Jarvis says, look at that! A perfect roll through. Full control of that arm right there. Has him hitting the propose. Wouldn't be surprised if the next word I hear out of EDX's mouth is, will you marry me? Look at him. Ooh. Oh, roll through. Perfect recovery. EDX now. Oh, reverse whip. Teetering on the ropes now. Oh, reverse hot shot. Where Jarvis Dim may have energy, EDX with that experience, that mastery of his moveset. Could be looking for the patella. Oh, no. It's Jarvis. Now takes out the leg. He's down. And not the ropes again. A moonsault. Ooh, not going to hit. It's Jarvis. Ooh, taunting a little bit too much right there. Now putting elbows into the gut of EDX. And the DDT. Calling EDX to his feet, and he goes down. And Jarvis not done there. Ooh, he's hot. He's hot. He's on fire. Taking down EDX. Goes straight to that corner. What is this? What is this? What is this? Just throwing him straight to the ring post. It's been so long since I've seen that. Look at that. Jarvis straight on the grind. Straight on the offense. Not holding up at all. Unrelenting. Now goes for the pin right here. That's a 2 count. Second 2 count of the match. As Jarvis Dim. Whoa! Wipes out both of them to the outside. And EDX is going to recover quickly. As Jarvis Dim. Oh, he tried to go high with that super kick. And a huge clothesline from EDX. Opposite corner. There's no rush in this right now. Ooh, maybe there should have been elbow. And Jarvis Dim trying to go low again. Oh, whoa! Oh! Ooh, gonna block again. Goes low. This can't be good. Is this it? Patella connects. Oh, wow. And Jarvis not gonna fall for the same thing twice. Here's Jarvis Dim. Goes low. Can we be seeing it? First time in a long time. Say it with me. Proto Cutter. At this point, it's not even a prototype. It's the perfect cutter, and it's still not enough. And Dim, I think he knows what he can do. Here's Dim, off the ropes. Spine buster! And Jarvis Dim. Oh, no. Oh, no. Maybe it's gone a little bit too far. Maybe it's gone a little too far. They're both fighting over one thing, and that's who challenges first for the World's Championship. Who gets to Yeetus first? Crowd is saying this is awesome. Massive superplex. And that huge rainmaker. Jarvis Dim in the driver's seat. That's 2. That is the match. Jim, wow. Oh my God. Oh, that was Jake. Jake leveling EDX. Leveling down Jarvis Dim. Referee gonna separate them. And now for the final Jake Yeetus challenge match. A phenomenon in every sense of the way. Excellent in every move he does. It's White Orion, who is now no stranger to multi-man matches. I actually feel kind of bad because I don't really think he's had a true one-on-one match this season. I think it's literally only been multi-man. If that's the case, I am so sorry, White Orion. I really am. And is one of his opponents at least. It's going to be none other than Jinx. In fact, this is actually kind of a gift in a way. Butterfly, who has her Rebellion Championship match opportunity here later tonight, but she got Jinx this match right here. But who will be the final contender in this match? Well, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know who that is. I've never seen this background before. And oh, it's our last guest fighter of the season. Ladies, gentlemen, children of all ages who actually may know her a little bit better, it's Word Girl. Well, we have a guest fighter and all, but I don't think that's gonna stop anyone else in the ring from going all out. Considering the fact that, well, there's also another guest fighter in the ring, and that of Jinx. And Word Girl is not really doing anything. What is she doing? Okay. I mean, she's kind of new here. She just wants to observe what's going on. I can understand that. And, okay, bring the fight of White Orion. She's known for her power, her, mobility. Insanely fast, insanely strong. I don't think that anyone in this ring is going to be spared from that. As White Orion, though, has one advantage in speed. Moving back and forth between his opponents. Oh, straight to the face. Now, massive back suplex. All right. Oh, whoa! Well, it's easy to see that White Orion, he has speed, and Ward Girl has power, but Jinx right now is feeling a little bit outgunned, which is crazy because she's the only person known to use one. Now, Ward Girl. Oh, whoa! Reverse hot shot. Ward Girl. She's back inside. Oh my God. That was a brutal knee to the gut, and here's Ward Girl. Ooh, went in a little bit too hot right there. White Orion for the counter. And applying pressure, but Ward Girl recovers quickly. And oh no, here's Jinx with the roll through from behind. Didn't even see her coming. There's White Orion. So quick on his feet to just stop it. And oh, Ward Girl. Jinx in her arms, but Jinx gonna break free. Here's Jinx. Whipped into the corner. Sorry, Ward Girl whipped into the corner. Jinx. Now trying to break free of her hold. What's Jinx got here? Pop up Hurricanrana. No, Ward Girl caught her. Powerbomb into the uppercut. And White Orion from behind hit her down with that kendo stick. Here's the count, and it's not even a 1. There's no numbers on that. Ward Girl with a kendo stick. That's not good. Snaps it over the body of White Orion. And here's Ward Girl now. What she got here? Ward Girl. Oh my God. And that looked like it took everything out of her as she makes a desperate crawl for the pinfall. And White Orion going outside the ring, looking for a little item. He has another kendo stick. Oh my God. Oh no. Think this through. Think this through. Back inside the ring. Oh. Jinx, oh my God, Jinx cleverly getting on the ropes again to distract Ward Girl, and now it's just Jinx and Ward Girl. Oh, jabs and punches, and Jinx in a bite! Ward Girl on the face! Huge back suplex! Ward Girl is down, and it's just Jinx in the middle of the ring. Oh, not the middle, it's close to the ropes! Feet on the ropes, and that's gonna be enough! She's gonna steal it! Jinx! Stealing the win, feet on the ropes after an absolutely grueling match, and Ward Girl could just not recover. Okay, after a long, brutal episode, this is like the most I've ever had to record for a single episode of MB this season, but we're finally here. The main event, the immediate defense of the Rebellion Championship. And if you don't remember, it was just one last episode, and Butterfly immediately capitalizing on her guaranteed shot. She let Penelope handle her business, or at least gave her the opportunity to, and well, it didn't go as well as Penelope hoped. Hard fought match, but didn't go as planned. So now it's Butterfly's turn. But how will she fare against the only two-time Rebellion champion here in MB history? The only two-time champion so far this season. Unbelievably persistent, undeniably resilient. Midori Hado kept nagging and nagging and nagging, but eventually all that nagging regained her treasure. The MB Rebellion Championship. This time, though, will be different. This time, there's no external factor that can cost her her title. There's no one else that can take the pin. There's no one else that can screw her over. There's no triple threat, no fatal four-way. It is strictly going to be a one-on-one match. It's their opportunity to fight here. The Rebellion Championship on the line. You guys know the drill. You guys know the competitors. Think about a huge full circle in a way. These two ladies debuted at the beginning of the season fighting for this championship. The very first episode saw these two ladies right here competing. The newcomers in the match, and Hado would take it. And now, meeting once again, clashing in the center of this ring. I'd like to thank you guys for lasting this long, for sticking around to make it to our 9th episode of the season. I know I don't usually ask this, but if you like what you see and you want to support, drop that like and subscribe. It's now Hado. Run straight into that boot. You're already making me nervous, guys. You're on the outside. You gotta win in the center of this ring by pinfall and or submission, as the ref now gets to 6, and referee gonna stop Butterfly from going outside, as Midori Hado able to get back inside the ring on her own, as they now tie up for the first time this match. And look at that, Hado with Butterfly in the corner. Ref gonna do her best to... Oh, cheap shot! If you thought Hado in a million years would play fair, well, then you're mistaken. This is all about survival. This is all about retaining and preserving her championship reign. She's not trying to have a repeat. And now, Butterfly, huge drop kick. And look at that, Butterfly just wailing on Hado. And into the corner. What does she got here? Ooh, an elbow. That's what she has. An elbow straight in her face. And Midori working the arm and a kick to the back to finish off the combo. Goes low. Goes high with 2 chops. 3 chops in the corner. And now here's Midori. Off the ropes. Wheelbarrow into the double stomp. Both women have their work cut out for them. But will this be it right here? Of course not. Because they both have the work cut out for them. Why would they end the match when I just said that? Nope. Butterfly. Putting out that work. Butterfly now to the corner. Ooh. Oh. Look at the nails real quick. And a chop to the neck. And now reverse whip off the ropes. Midori ducks. Midori went for a wild kick right there. Butterfly gonna catch herself. Rebound right here. Butterfly. Oh, look, went for the butterfly stomp. Not enough. Midori caught herself. Ducks under. Oh! Spin dash, zombie spin, whatever you call it, her biggest move. That hidden elbow blade straight to the face, and Butterfly is actually out. And Hado could only watch, admiring what she did, and a Spanish fly. Oh, no. A counter by Butterfly, sorry. I guess I should call that a Spanish butterfly. Off the ropes, Butterfly looking for the enziguri, no luck there. She's had an incredibly difficult past 2 episodes, finally getting her hands on her championship now in another hell of a fight. Look at this. Oh, well, Butterfly trying to copy Jinx. Sorry, not Butterfly. Hado tried to copy Jinx, and the referee caught that. The referee saw that she had her feet on the ropes, and that's a big no-no. And okay, that's a little too much for Butterfly. And that's the reason why. Gave Hado perfect time to recover. Looking for that other zombie spin, but couldn't hit it that time. Off the ropes. Butterfly. Stop! Double boots to the chest. Isn't enough. That's 2. We don't have a new Rebellion Championship. A new Rebellion Championship? The fight continues as Hado positioning herself on the ropes. Oh no, Butterfly going straight in. Spear tackle. Wipes out Midori. And Hado off the rope. I think she's a little short on that one. Goes for it again. Still short. Okay. No, we're not taking that out. That's 1. That's 2. And yeah, no, you can't go out like that. Now here's Butterfly. Oh. Midori breaking free. And Hado Drop kick from behind. Hado plants. Butterfly in the center. Now in the center of the ring. As she wants her up. She's looking to finish this to retain her championship. Huge diving elbow drop. And she's still not done there. She's still not going to call the match there. It's not enough. She wants more. She wants more. She wants to do more. She wants to put Butterfly down for good. Another diving elbow. A double dose. That's two. And that's not it. And Midori can't believe it. After everything. And I mean everything. Gonna dodge the moonsault. After everything, Butterfly. Oh. I think I know what she's going to try and go for right here. Oh, too far away for anything to happen, but thankfully going to recover quickly. 360 code breaker. That's two, middle of the ring, and we have a new champ. We have a brand new Rebellion champion. For the first time in her career, champion. Congratulations, Butterfly.
Better have my money. Have you got my money? Tell me where.